Hello again, I'm going to stream some more Game of Thrones 2nd Edition today. Trying a little bit different deck. I think I've only played this one time before. It's Greyjoy with the Martell banner. And it looks like I have a pretty fantastic setup hand. Let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. That's definitely worth keeping. Got my draw engine, a reducer for a little bit of economy. Yeah, I like that setup plenty. Alright, I've drawn back into Balon and some more money. And my opponent has Khal Drogo and a Handmaiden and a reducer. That little bird will bounce back to my hand shortly, and then I can put it on Balon or Asha. Now, where do I want to start? I almost always go Calm over Westeros, except in a few situations where I'm sure that I can win a military challenge. So maybe I want to start Winds Over Winter, send out Balon and win a Claim 2 military. Or I could go Fealty and kneel Khal Drogo. We'll just go Calm over Westeros. Let's see where that takes us. Playing against Targ Fealty, so I can expect plenty of Dracarys and dragons. What do I want to play first here? I'll let him go first. Make him go first, since the military challenge claim will be 0 anyways. This way I can prevent him from playing milk on my Balon. He's still thinking it over. Alright. Not too exciting. I will get to use... No, Plaza Punishment costs 3, so I'll only be able to kneel that if I'm first player, which I'm not this round. Really, though, there's no card I'd rather have early game than Great Kraken. This is going to be huge for me, especially because I have a dupe, so there's no way it's going to be discarded. Alright, he has spent all his money on Daenerys without any dragons on the board. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more Claim Soak out there. And then, let's see, do I want to use my King's Road? Yeah. Alright, and then I can still play a Paramore. And that'll do it. Do I want to dupe this? He doesn't have any gold left. I'll just keep it in my hand for now. Alright, so will he Wildfire next turn just to get rid of 2 of my chuds? If he does, I get Little Bird back. So I really wouldn't mind that too much. It looks like he's going to be able to draw with Danny. There's not a whole lot I can do to prevent that insight. With reserve of 6, you might end up having to discard a card anyway, so getting the draw won't be too horrible. My main thought with choosing Martell to pair with Greyjoy was that I have the Dornish Paramour, Confinement, Master, and even some Intimidate from Dawn that can help me get some more unopposed challenges. Do I want to block this? I don't care too much about anything in my hand, so I'll let it go unopposed. And I want him to get some power on his house card that I can steal. Let's see if he keeps going here. Kind of think he wants to stop. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I'll only get 1 unopposed challenge. So I can choose power or military. Military is not going to give me any claims, so I may as well do a power challenge. And stealth, I think I need to stealth Khal Drogo here. So Danny can defend this, but she'll have to kneel, and then I'll no longer have the -1. It'll be 5-5. Now if he wants, he could oppose this, but I would still win, and then I would also get to do an unopposed intrigue challenge. So yeah, he lets this go unopposed. So unopposed, claim, and renown. And then I am done. And we're both at or below reserve. Alright. Now, do I want to go Fealty here? Or what else? Could go Counting Coppers. Kind of like that idea, actually. I need to find some more economy. I've only got the 1 Rose Road. Alright, interesting that he's playing Noble Cause when he's already got Danny and Khal Drogo out here. I'm guessing he has Littlefinger. I'll play first this time. Alright, got a King's Road and some characters and a Tears. So what can I do with this gigantic hand that I've got here? First, I'm going to go ahead and dupe up so I don't lose either of those very important cards. Let's go. So he has quite a few cards in his hand. He's gonna have 6 gold plus 2 reducers, so he could potentially play Littlefinger and the Plaza and a Chud. So let's see, I don't really have a need for Aeron yet. Could bring out another Paramore. That doesn't do me a whole lot of good. 1 is sufficient. I could just save my money for Tears and Confinement. Then drop Asha next turn. Actually, let's kneel both of these guys. We'll bring out that other Paramore, and then I'll save 1 gold for either one of these events. So I need to kneel out Daenerys before attacking with Balon, so that he can't use Dracarys on me. Especially since I don't have Risen from the Sea in hand yet. Now if he plays a dragon, one of the two without an intrigue icon, then I could be in a bit of trouble. Because I won't be able to do that same trick. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now Dracarys is a problem. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I can Tears the Dragon, but that won't matter this turn. And he's milked Balon anyways. Alright, he has a ton of cards in hand. Yuck. Don't think I need the Confinement here. It's really not one of my favorite cards. Now that you have to pay gold for it. And I can't even remove the intrigue icon from Dany and then kill her. She has a dupe anyways as well, so... What am I looking at here? Balon does still have stealth. But he's got 2 of every icon anyways. I think we're gonna do this. Alright, so that should be 6 to 6. Let's see if he's got anything else. He can block with Littlefinger if he wants. And he can see that I've got a gold left. He's got to suspect the Tears on Khal Drogo. I don't think he wants to waste a Dracarys on one of the handmaidens, or whatever they're called, paramours. He really needs to save those for Balon and Asha. But, you know, maybe he's thinking that I've got the Tears and he wants to use it to prevent that. Okay. That's unfortunate. But at least I won't lose an intrigue on defense now, I guess. Let's go ahead and do the military. See if he wants to block with collar or let this go and lose the handmaiden. Could have actually sacrificed the handmaiden to stand Dany, and then each of my paramours would have had -1. So he could have won 5 to 4 that way. And then he still had mill claim with Dany's dupe. I'm gonna take the power this time. And yeah, we'll do it again. We'll block or assault the dragon rather. I don't think it matters. Okay. Doesn't that bounce her to his hand? Interesting. I guess he's gonna go ahead and burn me here. Yeah, that works. And I do not have Hand's Judgment or anything to prevent that. So that'll work. At least we got that out of the way. And his Dany will bounce now. Just really need to trigger that Tears next turn and kill Khal Drogo before he gets a duper bodyguard. And that looks like it for my challenges. Wonder if he remembered Insight earlier when Dany won that intrigue. I didn't notice if he drew or not. Yep, I have no defense here. Oh, losing Aeron hurts, man. That was my ticket to getting Balon back. Alright, I should have another copy of Aeron in the deck, I think. Maybe I'll get lucky and draw into it. We'll see. If I remember right, I don't have any copies of Euron in this deck. And he chooses to go power rather than military. That makes some sense. Pretty disappointed that Dracarys doesn't have the character without attachments restriction. Felt like that was a nice way to rein in some of the burn and kneel in first edition. And also promote attachments at the same time. Alright. Oh, at least he kind of wasted his milk playing it on Balon and then killing Balon anyways. Let's see, he'll probably be able to afford playing Dany again. He's got 3 economy plus the fealty. I don't really have a great play here. Alright, he's going with 2 claim. Makes some sense since he's got a board advantage. But I get to play first and use my paramours. Go ahead and Yell Crawl Drogo. Maybe I should have knelt Littlefinger just so I can guarantee getting that Tears of Bliss through. Alright, so here comes Asha. And that leaves me just enough for Dawn and 1 gold for Tears of Bliss. Alright, so that Intimidate should come in handy. If I can, say, win a military and then kneel one of his intrigue characters to help me push through the tiers. Let's see if he replays Dany or does something else. Sure looks like she's coming out again. Yep. And he's still got a gold left for another Dracarys. How many cards of his deck has he been through? Only 19, so not too horrible. It's kind of unlikely he's got another one in hand. Alright. So will he defend the intrigue in the same manner? If I do the paramours again. Maybe I should have played the shipwright and used the scout to help push through the intrigue, and then waited on Asha. Could do power and see if he bites. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead with military. If he doesn't block, then I can kneel Littlefinger. If he does, I can kneel the Handmaiden. So either way, I'm kneeling something. Claim would just be Littlefinger's dupe, though, unfortunately. And also, if he blocks, then he's used his only military icon, and he can't hit me back. Although I kind of want him to hit me back so I can get that little bird. I'm going to take the draw this time. Alright. Do I want to do power with Asha now? Maybe I should have done military with Asha. Oh, you know what? I just screwed up. I can't kneel Littlefinger because I only won by 3. Alright. Now that changes things. What do I want to do here? Let's keep going with the power and see if he'll kneel something. May as well do this. So that she's 5 now. That way he can't use Dracarys to burn me. Alright, he let it go unopposed. So I'm going to kneel or stand Asha, trigger this to get the power. So I'm going to get unopposed claim and the ship. And then finally, we'll do intrigue. Alright, so it's 6 to 6. If he wants, he can sack the Handmaiden, stand Dany, and then win 5 to 4. So far, this challenge phase went pretty well. See if he's got any tricks up his sleeve. Maybe I should have not used that boat on Asha and saved it to defend. Actually, is it only attacking anyways? No, it's participating. But I wanted to make sure he couldn't Dracarys me. Alright, so for intrigue claim, I just pulled his own tears after using mine to kill Khal Drogo. Alright, so let's see what he wants to do here. With a 2-claim power challenge, you could sack the Handmaiden to stand Dany and then go with Littlefinger for the power challenge and then go with Dany for the intrigue challenge. That'd be fairly devastating. And then follow up with Wildfire since he'll only have 3 characters to my 6. I think that's his best play right now. Assuming he's got Wildfire, there's a chance that he's not running it and he's just going to rely on his high claim, military, and Dracarys and Plaza to keep my board cleared. So which one is he doing here? Okay. So So he's not going to do that. Alright, I lost the shipwright and confinement, leaving me with Windermere. And then I'll take Dom, he says. I wonder if he just totally didn't think of using the Handmaiden. Let's see, what was his hand at? Alright, he already had 5 cards. Was he at his reserve? I don't think he was. What plot did he just play? I don't even remember. I'll ask him later. Alright, I don't want to use confinement, that's for sure. And I don't want to use wildfire either. So I guess we'll go Fealty again and kneel Danny this time. This guy is going to go up a strength. If you haven't noticed, I've been using basically the same plot deck in almost all of my decks. I really like how it plays. Sometimes I'll swap in a Game of Thrones. He chooses first player. He's going to let me go first. I'm obviously going to lose those 2 guys, take the little bird back, and I'll lose one of the paramours. And he killed his dragon, so he's probably got, what is it, Fire and Blood. Alright, Sunspear's not going to help me when I'm first player this turn, but it will make his choice a little tougher from now on. Let's see, can I afford? I can't afford to play everything. I am 1 gold short of that, I believe. So I'm going to have to make a choice here. I don't have any Claim Soak. I think I'm actually going to have to leave Sunspear in my hand and let him take that for claim. Do I want to put this on Asha? I think I do, even though she'll probably get burned or milked this turn. And I've got 1 gold left that I can actually pay for Edric, which is nice. I really think he needed to win that 2-claim power challenge, sacrificing the Handmaiden last turn. That would have set me way back. He also made me first player again, so I can keep using the scout on Asha before he can Dracarys me. And right now he doesn't even have a dragon to threaten Dracarys. He does have a large hand though. I'm not sure, I think Fire and Blood is just in any phase, whenever action. Okay, so that's gonna get rid of Dawn probably. Unless he doesn't have another answer for Asha and he wants to get rid of the little bird. The only big character he hasn't played yet is Illyrio. He could also have one of the armies, the Unsullied. seen the plaza yet. So one of those is probably going to hit right now, I'm guessing. Yeah, there we go. After he wins a power challenge, and he's got 3 power icons. He also still has 5 gold left, is that right? I think it is, yeah. Wow. Four cards in hand. Alright. So I have to not lose power challenge. He doesn't have any military standing, so I think I want to do that first. Alright, we're gonna intimidate Littlefinger and take 2 power. Alright. Now I can get Intrigue unopposed. Unless he's got a trick up his sleeve, and he certainly has plenty of gold. Now if he does use the Handmaiden to stand Danny, I can use the Scout to bring Asha out of Dracarys range. It's kind of sad I finally get to use Alright, yeah, he's gonna concede there. So I will stop the recording here, but feel free to check out the deck list, which I'll link in the comments, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.